Alright, here we go with an instant request. So we just bought a Casio Prizm, so welcome aboard. First screen you should see after you put in the batteries and everything, you should see the main menu screen here. If you're not seeing the main menu screen, press menu. It gets you back to the main menu. This is your launch pad to get you into everything. Entering basic calculations and things like that occur in the run matrix part of the menu. So you could either highlight it the way it is now, or you can use the arrow keys to toggle over, or if you want you could use up and down arrows, or just press the number 1 because it's icon number 1. If I press the number 1, I don't have to press execute. Otherwise, just press execute once it's highlighted. That gets you in. I got a lot of stuff sitting in there, so I'm going to delete mine out. I'm going to follow the soft keys right at the bottom of the screen here. Delete is right above F2. I'm going to press F2. It's going to ask me now, do you want to delete the line or do you want to delete everything? I'm going to press F2 again to delete all. It's going to prompt me, are you sure? Absolutely, so press F1. Now I've got my cursor in my run matrix. This is all nice and clear. Now you can do your basic calculations. 3 plus 3, 6 minus 4, or if you wanted to do 9 minus. Negatives now, negatives you could either use the negative key or use the minus key again. You go 8, or let's go 81. Negative, negative, makes it positive. 9 minus 81. There's what your negative looks like. You could have also done that as 9 minus negative 81. With the higher resolution, you can see the difference between the two, so there you go. If you're entering fractions or things like that, you can type in the numerator first. 7, ABC. This is your fraction key. And then put in 8. Execute. Spits it right back out as a fraction in reduced form usually. If you don't want to see that, F to D is your form to decimal. You can think of it as fraction to decimal, but it's officially known as your form to decimal. And then you can just toggle back and forth, just keep pressing that, toggle any way you want. If you wanted to do templates of fractions, Shift ABC gives you the mixed number template. And you just click over, fill in the blanks, just use your over arrow. Gives it to me as an improper fraction. Form to decimal gives it to me as a decimal. If you want it back as a mixed number, Shift, form to decimal, and then form to decimal again, toggles you back around the cycle. Now it works just like a regular calculator. Sine of 30 degrees, the log of 21, works just like a regular scientific calculator. 5 raised to the second power. I put in 1 too many, let's put 2 there. 8 raised to some other power other than 2. Let's go like 8 to the 7. 7 squared. You can take roots, the square root key. 8125. You notice the bar increases, so you know where you're starting, where it ends. Execute that. Simplified radical form. What else? Other quick keys. If you don't find what you're looking for, look under the math menu, which is menu number 4, so F4. Will get you to the most used math icons. Here's your matrix. If you want to do a matrix, you want to do log with different bases, absolute values, those are some derivatives. That symbol right there, this triangle, right above the F6 means you have more options. You can do integrals and you can do summation. Exit operates like a back arrow key or back key. If you don't find what you're looking for, it's probably under the options menu. Now these options have been broken down according to what curricular area you're trying to find. So if you're trying to do a calculus or a complex number operation or statistics operation, or there's my triangle again. Trying to do probability, angles, hyperbolic, convert, numeric, logic, finance. They're usually hidden or stored, I should say. They're not really hidden. So let's pretend I want to do a probability problem. I want to choose a random integer. Notice how my soft keys keep changing. Let's pretend I'm rolling a 6-sided die. Rolling a die 1 to 6. I want to do that only once. If I wanted to do it twice, I'd put a 2 there. It tells you how many times you want to do it, but if I just close it, it's just going to give me one after another. Random rolls of the die. Exit, exit. Get you all the way back to the beginning. If you want to do something like graphing, you go back into your menu. You choose the graph icon, which I could toggle down, or press the number 5 to go in there. I'll delete what's in there, all of them now. Soft keys are very important, so always look for your soft keys. In the graph menu, you've got to type something in before you can see the graph. 4x minus 3. Execute. You always got to execute to make something happen. And then you look at your soft keys here. That tells you what you can do. You can zoom out with a minus, zoom in with a plus. You can change your window to a standard or initial windows. There's some presets. So those are some of the quick basics on things you could possibly do with this. And go back to the menu if you need to see something there. It's just a quick overview of how do I get this thing started, where do I go, how do I get things going. From here, I think some of the other videos go into more details on each one of these individually. Again, if you want or need to know something, how do I do something on the Casio Prizm, please shoot me a comment or an email on the CMath Run page. Enjoy yourself. This is a great piece of machinery. Take care.